Welcome to the test secretary portion of the member portal. Please navigate to NAVHDA.org, select the menu in the top right, select member portal, log in with your username, which is your member number, and your password you created previously during the member login. Select the login button and we'll take you right to your profile. With the test secretary software, the need to request a test, select the request test. It will populate the information. You can add your first name, last name, and pertinent data. You can include all the alternatives test secretary if you have more than one test secretary, and you can have a secondary alternative test secretary. Fill out all the information needed. The first day of the test, the last day of the test. We would select Friday the 2nd, to Sunday the 4th. This would be a 3-day test. Select which parts of the test you will be holding, whether it's all natural ability, utility, UPT, and offering UT. You can just double click on each one. You can select whether it's a double test that day, a triple test for each day. If you notice, all bars have moved over to this location. You need to do that for each day. And then you submit to approval. The test will then go to Dan Whitman for approval. He will receive an email and be able to approve the test. Once the test has been approved, you will receive an email that the test is approved. You can come to upcoming tests, search for your test or chapter. You can view the test. You can see who the judges are that have been selected. We will go through the judge request process as well too. But here you can see who the judges are, the tests for each day, and the number of days. The 3 dots on the right-hand side will be used a lot during the test secretary process. You can request judges from here, select your senior, select your 2 remaining judges, and then submit. An email will be sent to Dan Whitman for approval, and you will receive an email as well, whether it's been approved or not. Here you can see there's 5 registrants for this test, what the offering is, and whether the running order has been finalized. You can view the running order here by selecting running order. In order to add a person to the running order as a test secretary, you need to make sure that they have paid their test fee. In order to add a person to the running order, you need to select the green button. When it's green, you can add them to the running order. Select add to running order, select the day in which they would run. And save your running order changes. If you look at each day, you can move and adjust the running order accordingly to the test capacity chart. You can click on the link to view the test capacity chart to see what dogs you can run, how many for NA and UPT, UT. The system will not allow you to add dogs outside the test capacity. If you have 7 UT dogs, it will not allow you to add 7 utility dogs in a specific day, or 10 NA, or whatever mix that you decide as a chapter you're going to run. You can view who has registered for the test, all their submissions. You can view their entry as a PDF, and will populate the test entry form with the information needed. You can also print these for your judge packet as well too. That way all the information is clean, not handwritten, and it's very legible. Also, you'll be able to export a trifold for the test. If you notice an error popped, running order and judges must be finalized. So you must finalize the running order before you can export to a trifold. So go back to your running order, finalize the running order, and save your running order changes. To export the trifold, select export trifold, and I still cannot do that. If you receive paper copies of an entry that someone had mailed to you or emailed to you, you can come in and register the dogs themselves in the test. It will help with your running order and your export of data. So you can uncheck use logged in member as owner and uncheck the default handler. You can start typing anybody's name that you would see on the entry form. I selected Lee Abbott. If you hit the drop down, it will show all the dogs that Lee Abbott co-owns or owns. Select the dog. And also Lee is the handler. Or if you have a different handler and with a specific owner, you can select a different dog handler. Select the preferred day. You can generate the application as well here. Here is where I'm exporting to a trifold. Typically, chapters would hand these out for the test for the members who are running in the event, judges, and or any patrons or here's the natural ability trifold export. It will grab your chapter's logo, title of the test, bring all your judges in, your apprentices, and the running order. It'll produce them for each day of the test, whether it's utility, UPT, or natural ability. The utility trifold just has a different score sheet, but again, brings all the information over. You can export your judge packet. It will bring all the data into the test report. It will list all the host chapter, the judges. It'll populate all this information and test date. The test information sheet will be filled out with the appropriate information according to the judge's test secretary information chapter and the judges and apprentices. It will produce your apprentice eval sheets. It will populate all the information on the sheet itself. It will produce these documents for each day. You can export your running order into Excel. And it will also create labels for your test cards. You may need to edit some of these because not every dog has a call name in the database. Some of the information does get truncated. So please edit the labels as you see fit. You can download all documents at once by clicking on downloading the zip file, and it will grab all the documents for you to download. This concludes the test secretary process in the member portal.